In the name of Andrew Williams.
Mr Speaker, question to the member in charge of the Reserve Bank of New Zealand amending primary function of bank amendment bill. What will the Reserve Bank of New Zealand amending primary function of bank amendment bill enable?
Order.
Sorry, Mr
Order.
Speaker.
I think the member's not finished asking his question yet. Order. Order. Point of order. The right honourable Mr. Peters.
There was such a barrage over here.
Order.
That I.
Order. 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 The National Bank bench will come to order. And I think the right honourable gentleman has a legitimate grievance. It was difficult to hear because of the level of noise, and I don't think that's necessary, at least on this first question. Andrew Williams. May start his question again. Question number one.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, Andrew Williams.
Yes, I actually deliberately stopped and I was hoping to gain your attention.
Order. Order. I've invited the member to start his question again. He doesn't need to waste the time of the House. Andrew Williams.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. For a second time. What will the Reserve Bank of New Zealand amending primary function of bank amendment bill enable the Reserve Bank to do to address the overvalued dollar?
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Mr Speaker, our bill would enable the Reserve Bank to use a range of tools to address the problem of an overvalued exchange rate. The most direct way, of course, is by intervention. The last time the bank used its powers to intervene was in 2007, when the dollar reached 80 cents US, and the bank intervened, the dollar came down, and the bank made a profit of $411 million. However, the bank would also have to make greater use of supplementary stabilisation instruments, such as, for example, reserve ratios or a mortgage interest levy and other counter-inflationary measures intended to take pressure off the overvalued exchange rate.
Andrew Williams, supplementary question.
Mr Speaker, to the member in charge of the Reserve Bank of New Zealand amending primary function of bank amendment bill. Is the Reserve Bank of New Zealand amending primary function of bank amendment bill populist garbage?
Well, order. Order. I apologise to the Right Honourable Winston Peters. I'd actually called the member for a supplementary question, but he's, just so everyone knows what's happened here, he's chosen to go to question 2, so we're now doing it's now question 2. The Right Honourable Winston Peters to answer it.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Of course not. The honourable member who dismissed the Reserve Bank of New Zealand bill that we're talking about as populist garbage has betrayed his remarkable ignorance of New Zealand's prevailing economic conditions and the issues that our bill is designed to address. On our side are, for example, the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, the European Central Bank, and a whole lot of other governments who have made these substantial changes we advocate. And after 24 years of doing nothing, it's well time to act. But of course, that's the kind of response you'll get from someone who arranged a radio licence deferral.
Order.
Which is about to go.
Order. 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 That has nothing to do with the question asked whatsoever. Question number 3. Does the member? Question number 3, Barbara Stewart.